The toy drive is something, we've had several toy things in the past. We've had the Giving Tree where employees have adopted kids, families, and done toys. But it kind of went by the wayside. And when I became counselor 4 years ago, actually Houston Community College reached out to me and had some toys to donate. And so I thought we need to start doing that again for our needy families. And the way I did it was a way I wanted the parents to feel like they were involved in. So I had this idea of maybe having a kind of a shopping day for them. And I had the toys set up on different tables by age groups. We had the parents come in and they got to come in and pick out toys for their children. And then I wrapped them while they waited. It gave the parents a sense of pride and ownership in the fact they picked out the toys and they were able to give them to the kids. And I don't want the parents to feel like they're embarrassed or anything because of their circumstances, or their kids to feel like they're missing out simply because the parents can't provide, because our parents work 2 and 3 jobs just to put food on the table. And so it's not because of a lack of them trying, you know, it's just, it's hard nowadays to make ends meet. So that was where it started. We are very fortunate in Stafford because we are allowed to use the city resources to do a lot of our things, one of which is the Civic Center. So I reached out to Susan Ricks, who is the manager of the Civic Center, and she coordinated with me to see if there was a day that we could rent the Civic Center. The parents get to come in and shop. We make sure that we do 0 to 13. So I identify the kids at school first, and then we call the parents and say, okay, tell me who you have in the household that's between 0 and 13. I have a few sponsors. My teachers buy the gifts for their kids. I have a business in Stafford called MLN that has helped me. I have a church, Emmanuel Church, that has helped the last couple of years. I have a couple of new sponsors this year, and it's a district-wide event this year. Because of the pandemic this year, I have identified 66 families and 159 kids that we're going to be able to help this year. So far, I've collected 400 toys, and they're still coming in. So children will be able to get between 3 and 4 toys this year. And then I also include food. You know, I have some people who donate canned goods, and then I also do stocking stuffers for the little ones because Santa's a big deal. If we can bring a little bit of light and joy and a little bit of relief off people's shoulders just by providing a few toys, you know, there's nothing like the joy in a child's eyes when they have a present under the tree. Even if it's one thing to open and they rip that paper off, you know, it brings joy not just to the kids but to the parents too. And I think now more than ever, that's what we need. I want to say thank you, a huge thank you to the Stafford citizens and my ECC family and in the district, because they always step up in a big way. I couldn't do it without them. I mean, they just, from giving the toys to being my little elves that wrap the gifts and stuff, you know, it's not possible to do something of this magnitude. I won't be able to see the joy in the kids' eyes, but I see it in the parents. I hear it in their voices when I call them and tell them that they've been chosen, that Santa has chosen their family, you know, and that's enough for me. You know, that warms my heart. And so, I don't know, it's enough. I want to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Just remember, life is short. Spend it wisely, and don't forget to tell someone you love them, because tomorrow's not promised.